welcome back to the Classic Saab Guy. As you can see, today I'm in my small but adequate workshop due to the fact that I've had to take my Saab 900 turbo convertible off the road due to an ABS issue. So I had some ABS lights, brake fluid lights come on permanently, and a problem with the actual braking power. So a friend of mine managed to use an ESAT device to pull off an error code of 1222. That actually led us to believe that there was a problem with the ECU harness to the main valve of the ABS system. So consequently I've had to strip out the interior of my car, remove the seats, carpets and center console to try and ascertain if there was an electrical short somewhere. But as yet not found anything there. But after speaking to a few people online, and especially thanks to Lee Kelso, if you've been to his YouTube channel, you know that he's very helpful, and he's pointed me towards the fault may be the actual ABS accumulator. So I will be looking at that next. But as I had the interior taken out from my car, I thought that there was some other jobs that I could probably do while my car is in that condition. So I wanted to go over that today perhaps and just let you know what jobs I might be doing, and in later videos we'll see me maybe solving those problems. So welcome back to the Classic Saab Guy, and let's have a look at my turbo.
So here you can see the ABS problem is where the engine's running and the anti-lock and brake fluid light is staying on. I've actually got a check engine light as well, and like I said, I have that locked out pedal. Another thing I want to look at though, if you can see here, when I pulled out the carpets and the insulation, I saw there was a horrible oil leak from the hydraulic system for the roof. And if you look at when the roof goes down, it needs some assistance so it doesn't drop. And the same when it comes back up, I have to take the weight so it doesn't just drop down onto the windshield. So I think I need to really just try and trace where this oil is coming from, if it's from the main cylinder or the actual rams or whatever they're called that put up the roof. So yeah, there's some rust issues. I noticed that when I removed the carpets and then these side rails, there was some rust coming through there. Although externally there is no rust on the car, there's clearly some rust coming through inside and underneath in areas. It's actually the same on the other side of the car as well. There's just coming through a little bit of rust there. Quite common that water gets trapped under there, so I will be looking at that as well. Yeah, so another issue was actually the insulation underneath the carpet here. You can see it's starting to perish, so I think I will need to tackle that. But one of the main things I need to look at is the problem with this steering wheel. As you would have seen in a previous video, I've had to change the bushing on this steering column a couple of times, and now it's suffering from another issue where the bottom bearing is actually gone, and that's what's causing this sound here. So this steering system is actually quite heavy on the steering column, and it is prone to failure in a couple of areas. Now, I actually discovered recently that my SRS system wasn't even connected, so I actually haven't had an airbag system working in this car since I've owned it. I looked underneath the hood and the cables weren't connected. There are actually cables missing, so I'm not sure what happened there. I didn't actually notice this when I bought the car, so I'm actually going to remove the steering wheel and put on a non-airbag steering wheel, which will probably alleviate some of the problems I'm having with this setup. I'm not actually losing a feature as it wasn't actually working in the first place. So I'm actually quite lucky that I've managed to get my 1985 Saab 90 back on the road and running well. So I'm able to spend some time on the turbo and get some of those jobs done and still have the use of a very, very nice Saab.
So there you go guys, there was just like a brief overview of some of the jobs I'm going to tackle in the future. Don't forget to look out for those videos when I actually get around to solving them. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and see you next time on the Classic Saab Guy.